Hey everyone, I'm Jessica, here with another solo review of another awesome solo game, and today I'm excited to be talking about the Royal Limited, which is another one of the button shy, wallet sized games that is super compact, everything fits in here. And to be totally clear and transparent up front, I was sent this copy for free from the publisher to take a look at. So, what is the Royal Limited? The Royal Limited, let me tell you, I like this theme because I always like trains. I don't know why, trains are great. But in this one, you are sort of acting as a conductor who is creating the train. So you're laying out sort of the different train cars and what those are going to entail in terms of abilities, and also putting passengers on board, which may be just standard passengers who are awesome, or also some VIPs. So you are going to have cards that look like this during play, which can be used as either a train car, kind of laid out like train, kind of choo choo. I don't know. But they go in order like that as you kind of create a vertical space. Or you can tuck one of those and sort of have them boarding that one, which actually is not legal because there are some placement rules, especially about how you have to have train cars that have to be different colors and different numbers as you're laying them out, and passengers who are going to go on board those train cars that either match their color or number. The VIPs are cool. They are very important people, you can tell. And they all have a little bit of a backstory. And they all have this unique ability at the bottom, which may have some sort of requirement of where they're going to go in order to place them on board. And the idea here is that you are just trying to use up, basically, all of these cards as you go. Now, when you place a train car, let's go to a different one. Showing that same one the whole time. When you place a train car, you have to pay for it. So with this one, I'd have to discard 2 cards from hand. But I don't activate the ability until I load a passenger on there. And what does this do? So this is a fun experience of sort of planning out which of those cars are going to make sense, and then figuring out passengers and when to actually board them. Because this whole time you're doing this within 4 rounds, because that train is indeed this card ticks down showing you when the train is ready to leave. So it's very quick. For me, this is like a 5 to 10 minute puzzly sort of game of just laying out those cards, figuring out those decisions, and getting everybody on board. Now, does that mean that every play is going to be super different and very variable? No. You're using the same set of cards, but there are some interesting decisions to make. And I had a really fun time of figuring out which cars I wanted to use, first of all, because there is that balance between some of these cars are very expensive to place. And should I just save that one to act as a passenger to activate something else? Maybe. There are also cool ways that you can see how cars can actually interact in a certain way, where you may be able to trigger an ability that lets you also trigger the ability of another adjacent train car. So as you're laying everything out, planning this, it's just a really nice sort of experience that keeps you engaged the whole time. And I like those ones in kind of these shorter solo games that I play. I either want it to be something that's sort of relaxing and just kind of like something I can do to spend a few minutes and just sort of almost like a palate cleanser. I also like shorter games that do keep me engaged and make me think through what I'm doing. And I think the Royal Limited really does it well there. I picked this up. Sorry, I didn't pick this up. I picked this up from the publisher who sent the copy to me. And from playing just the base game, I actually got interested in it, looked up what they have out there, and I currently have some mini expansions on the way. And one of them, I'm excited, introduces some murder mystery element, because how can you not have a murder mystery on a train? So I'm excited to try those out, and I think adding on some more variety is going to keep this one fresh and make sure that I enjoy playing it even more. But I love the theme. I really like the quick play time. I love the puzzle of just figuring out how to use those different train cars. I like how every play you're only using 2 VIP guests. Some of them work together really nicely. Other ones create a little bit more of a challenge in figuring out what you're doing to make sure that they both get on board. And it's just a really pleasant sort of game and very puzzly, which I like, but it's not too complex. Again, when I'm playing something in 5 to 10 minutes, I don't want that to be like, I thought about one turn for 5 minutes and then it was over. No, that's not what this is, luckily. It's a very, very nice game, and I had a great time with it. Again, I liked it so much that I went out and purchased some mini expansions. So once again, thanks to Button Shy for sending this review copy my way to take a look at. I really had fun with it, but I also love train games, so maybe I was predisposed to liking this that much. But that is the Royal Limited. So as always, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully you get some fun solo games to your table soon. Thanks. Bye.